All right. So, more Diddy news. Cassie took the stand again and revealed some more things. This woman has been through hell and back. She's been catching hell for 11 years. And I don't know why she stayed with him that long. I don't know why she stayed with him that long, other than Stockholm syndrome, naivety, being naive. I mean, um, I don't know, bro. That's weird. So she also like in my last video I said that I couldn't confirm that if it's true that Cassie was rubbing another man's semen all over Diddy's chest. It's confirmed. That's exactly what happened. She's been rubbing it all over his nipples, at his request, by the way, at his nipples, his chest, his belly button, and I'm like, bruh, like you are the nastiest person I think I've ever heard of in my life. What the hell? That is disgusting, man. You are the freakiest, nastiest celebrity I've ever heard of. Anyways, so Cassie also revealed that they did settle. They did a settlement for 20 million. Most people thought it was 30. I heard it was 30, but now she cleared it up today. She said it was 20 million, and I'm like, bro, what Diddy's going through? All of this could have been avoided if he just paid the woman, right? She wanted the money, but Diddy has a history of not paying people. Look at all those bad boy rappers, all the artists. A lot of them are complaining about not being paid by Diddy. So this has been a thing throughout the years. He doesn't like to pay people. I don't know how you're gonna be a billionaire and yet you're so cheap. Makes no sense, right? 20 million, 30 million is a drop in the bucket. You could have just paid the woman. You would have gotten away with everything. You would have been at home enjoying your family, enjoying your kids. But now you are suffering because you're cheap and don't want to pay nobody. And now you're paying more than ever before. You're paying financially, you're paying for it spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and your kids are paying for it too because it's draining on them too. I feel sorry for your kids. And your kids shouldn't be in the courtroom because having to sit there and listen to the nasty details, things they probably didn't even know about. I'm sure they knew some things, but I guarantee you they didn't know everything, because these freak offs, they apparently they've been going on in the hotel, which tells me he didn't want his kids to walk into the room or come home at the wrong time and catch him, because a lot of the freak offs have been going on in hotels, so they probably don't know a lot of the details, and why would they, right? So they gotta sit there and listen to all this graphic, disgusting things that their daddy's been doing, and it's sad too because from the outside looking in, it looks like Diddy is an amazing father because all of his kids seem to adore him. They seem to love the hell out of him, and he seems to love the hell out of them. They adore him, right? So he may not be a good boyfriend. He may not be very nice to his women, but he sure as hell is very good to his kids. And it's funny how he's been beating up Misa, beating up Kim, right? Beating up Cassie. He beat up all of his women except for J Lo. Why is that? He never put a hand on J Lo. I don't even think he did a freak off with J Lo. You know, could it be because J Lo is a celebrity? Could it be because J Lo is like has a strong personality? She's not weak. She, like, if you try to bully J Lo, maybe she'll bully you back. I don't know, but he never did anything to J Lo, according to his bodyguard. His bodyguard said he never did a one thing to J Lo. You know, him and J Lo used to talk about starting a family, getting married. Yeah, so I think if you're a woman and you seem kind of scared and he thinks you're weak and you don't really have a name, you're not a big time celebrity. If he thinks you're beneath him, then that's when he'll start beating you up and pushing you around. I only said because he did not do that to J-Lo. And J-Lo was a star. She was a well known throughout the Hollywood. So maybe that's what saved her. But yeah, this Diddy thing, they keep talking about domestic violence. He's not on trial for domestic violence, right? It sounds horrible, but that's not what he's on trial for. So the fact that Cassie keeps talking about all the domestic stuff he's done to her is also telling me that there's a pretty good chance Diddy might walk. Diddy might actually get away with this because he's on trial for human trafficking. There's no evidence of human trafficking so far, right? Yeah, he beat her and he put a lot of bruise on her, but he's not on trial for that, right? Held against your will? No, there's no evidence of that neither. So it seems to me like they don't really have anything. So far, it seems like they don't have anything to keep him behind bars. So he might walk, but we'll see. You never know. You never know. And this guy, his life as a celebrity, it's over. Even if he gets off scot-free, it's over. Oh, and another thing, Cassie also revealed that Diddy, like I mentioned before, would piss on her. She laid down on the floor, and Diddy and another sex worker would piss on her, and Cassie said that they put so much piss in her mouth, she started to choke on it. She was choking on piss. Like, I don't know, man. He didn't love her. Like I said, you don't treat somebody you love like that. He did not love her. She was just a toy. She was just a toy. She didn't even realize it. That's all she was, just a toy. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow with more video. Keep it here on my channel. Look out for the next one. Peace.